An 8th grade boy is now charged with murdering a Wisconsin girl in the woods. Investigators today revealed disturbing new details about what happened to 10-year-old Lily Peters. Her body was found in Chippewa Falls this week, not far from her aunt's home. WCCO's Kate Radix explains what we learned about the suspected killer in court.
The juvenile arrested for the murder of Lily Peters appeared in court via video from a juvenile detention center in Eau Claire. We are not showing his face as part of a court order, and his name was not released. The criminal complaint is also sealed. District Attorney Wade Newell told Judge Lane that the 14-year-old defendant, referred to only as CPB, told law enforcement he went with Lily Peters on the walking trail Sunday with the intent to rape and kill her.
When he did get off of the trail, punched the victim in the stomach, knocked her to the ground, essentially strangled her, hit her with a stick before strangling her to the point of death before he then sexually assaulted her.
The 14-year-old suspect faces 3 felony charges, first-degree murder and 2 charges of sexual assault. 2 of the charges have a maximum penalty of life in prison. The defendant, who law enforcement say knew Lily, has dark hair and kept his head down during the hearing. He did not address the court. His attorneys asked for a $100,000 bail.
He is 14 and an 8th grader. He cannot drive.
But the prosecutor wanted a $1 million cash bond, which the judge granted. Multiple law enforcement sat in the gallery of the courtroom. It did not appear any of Lily's family were present.
I try and be the prosecutor I would want if something happened to my daughter. And so that's the way I look at things, and not try to get too emotionally impacted on it, but just be professional and do what is necessary to have justice done.
In Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, Kate Raditz, WCCO 4 News.
The district attorney said that under Wisconsin law, this case will automatically start in adult court, but the defense can ask to have it moved. The next hearing will be on May 5th.
The arrest is a grim reminder of other notorious cases where a child has murdered another child. Eric Smith was just 13 when he lured little Derek Roby into a wooded area in Savona, New York. He strangled the child and beat him to death with a rock. Smith walked free from prison this year after serving 28 years. Attorney Royal Oakes weighs in on the Lily Peters case.
If a child from 10 to 16 is treated like an adult via the criminal justice system in Wisconsin, they could be looking at life in prison for murder.
The attorney representing the 14-year-old tried to lower the $1 million bond to $100,000, arguing that the suspect is not a flight risk because he's not old enough to drive. The judge refused.